Texas family, we had a pleasure of having in the lounge, the Texas Tea Lounge, with us today, none other than the 2016 Doak Walker Award winner, the consensus All-American, UT alumni, star running back for the Houston Texans, and furthermore, a local endorser for the youth community. Mr. D'onte Foreman, Texas running back of the Houston Texans. What's going on, baby? Bubba, that's what I'm talking about. Let's
Yeah, man. I
Glad
appreciate.
to have you.
Oh yeah,
Glad
for
to
sure,
have
man.
you,
I
bro.
appreciate the love for sure. And,
Already.
I'm just chilling, man, trying to get ready for the season.
And that's one thing I want to touch on. I think we spoke before. You say Wednesday is the start of the training camp, right?
Yep.
And I know you're excited to get back 100% to show the people what you really can do compared to the injury that you are already coming back from, right?
For sure, for sure. I mean, that's really like one of my biggest focuses.
Right.
Besides, just giving back to or me going out there and doing everything I can to get back to where I was before I got injured. Just for the people that was there in my corner that was, riding with me when I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, that was the lowest point of my life. Well, one of the lower points of my life. Because I didn't know if I was gonna ever be normal and be able to do what I love to do. You know what I mean? So. Like when you getting up every day and you can't walk, you know what I'm saying? Like then when you do start walking, you walk with a limp, everything just not. Man, it was crazy. To be honest, like the moral support and the people I had, they're for me. Like what I'm saying, I want to give it all back to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, what they gave to me at that point. So that's one of my big points of just trying to get back.
And man, I wondered. I saw the play when it happened, and I literally wondered in my mind what was running through your mind at the time that happened. What did you think in your mind at the time when it happened?
Man, to be honest, I really just thought I broke my ankle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like when it happened, I was like, dang, I just broke my ankle. And I was holding it or whatever, and it was burning, had like a burning sensation, but like it was something I ain't never felt before. But I felt it pop when I was running, so I was like, oh yeah, I broke my ankle. But like, I was hot, but I wasn't too hot. Like to be honest, like if I really want to know the truth, I about to go out. Like after the game, I was really worried about that because at first I'm like, well, actually, I thought I broke it, and then I was like, I started touching it, and I was like, I don't feel broke, so I was like, dang, I probably ain't gonna be able to go out though. Like I was gonna hurt, like because I didn't feel like it was that bad at first. Like once I started touching it, I didn't feel like it was that bad. So I'm like, dang. So then I get on but when I got up, I couldn't walk. So I was like, dang, I had to break it. So by this time, I'm like, dang, I broke my ankle. But I still wasn't that mad because I'm like, I can come back from this. Like, you feel me? I broke an ankle. I'd rather break my ankle than tear my Achilles. So we go inside. They did an x-ray, like right then, and they said I ain't break it. So I'm like, I might be cool then. I still ain't thinking nothing about my Achilles. I'm like, man, I'm cool. Then I cut my tape off or whatever, and I'm looking at my Achilles. I'm like, oh, bro, I'm out of there.
You knew
what
I
mean?
was.
Yeah, I knew. I knew then. Like they didn't have to tell me. I knew what it was. I'm touching it. Everything. It felt nasty. So after that, they was telling me like, man, it's gonna be a long process. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to focus on or whatever. And like it's different when they telling you about it, but then when you got to go through it, it's a whole different. It's a whole different thing. Like you trying to mentally prepare for something that you ain't never like
experienced in your life.
You feel me?
You know
So it was like, bro.
But I think a lot of people might, you know what I'm saying, when they put themselves in and envision themselves in the NFL mind, everybody wants to be an athlete. Most people can't make it, right? So when they envisioning that and they look at that and they looking at you, they probably want to think, who were your athletes that you looked up to and idolized, and now that you're actually on the field with them, what is your impressions with them when you see them every Sunday or Thursday when y'all play and Sundays?
Man, to be honest, I don't be worried about that.
Already,
like,
just focused on yourself.
I just be out there trying to go kill. Like that's my mindset when I'm on the field.
Back to yourself, or?
Oh yeah, I definitely feel like I'm back to myself. It was crazy. I was watching, and like I don't know how people feel about this, but I do it. Like I be watching like my highlights, like of myself on YouTube sometimes, and really I just do it because like it just be getting me back in my mode. Like it's just like watching me doing it. Like I'm like, bro, I got this. I know I can do this. I know I'm really like this. Like my whole life. I've been really, you know what I'm saying? I've been good at what I do. So, like, I don't feel like at this point it's going to change.
This is what you always want to do.
I always wanted to do. I always wanted to play football. That's everything I ever wanted to do, to be honest. And, I did everything I had to do to make it. And it wasn't easy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't easy by no means. I had a lot of up and downs, like, going through, getting to where I wanted to be. But, I stayed down, though. That was the biggest thing. Like, I just stayed down and listened to my people. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because my people, that's one thing I can't say. They always been like in my corner. You know what I'm saying? They always made sure that, you know what I'm saying, we stayed on task, and that was really just playing football. They knew what we had early in
Yeah.
life, man. Like my daddy would always tell us, like, y'all different. Like, you know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta approach these situations different than other people. Like, y'all got it. Like, and when you hear stuff like this all the time, it's kind of like you gotta believe it.
Yeah,
Then
you
you
gotta
then
believe
you
what
then
it
you
is.
going out
Yeah.
there, you going
Right.
out there, you going hard on the field. Like, all right, like he ain't lying to me. I got something.
Yeah.
So now, it's like, what do you do to protect it? You know what I'm saying? And you just work hard, bro.
Like I say, man, I remember watching you when you, like 7, 8 years old. You know, you and your brother. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story. But you and your brother, both of y'all was excellent on the field. At a certain time. But when you break it down to and everything else, when you I want you to tell the people a little bit more about something. Really, what I want to ask you is that what is something that you've overcame that you thought was just so monstrous that you overcame, but it helped you get where you're trying to, really where you're at right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh man. To be honest, one of the biggest things I really overcome. I don't even really say I overcame it. I just got accustomed to it. Really, it's when I was in college, I lost my son. I had a son.
Oh wow.
And I lost him like during the season. And really like going into the season, like I knew like, all right, this is my year. Like this is my year. I got to turn up. Cause my whole dream too was to come out of college as a junior. I never wanted to play a senior year in college.
Okay.
So that was like also one of my other dreams I wanted to do. And I was like, bro, this is my year. Like this is my year to cut up. And like I had people like, you know what I'm saying, that we had another running back, he was pretty good. He had did some good things the year before. So it was a lot of controversy about who was better and who was gonna do what. But me, I'm built for like what I do. Like I tell people that all the time. Like I love what I do. I'm very passionate about playing football. So when I got out there, it was like, bro, like I don't care what you do, like, I'm gonna go hard. Like whatever you do. So if you go for 100, like we both just gonna have 100. Cause I'm doing that every week. And like I just stayed down. I used to tell my brother them all the time, like after practice, like I'm gonna be the best person on the team. Like everybody gonna talk about me. Like forget everybody else. They gonna talk. And he used to be like, man, you ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's just us being competitive. But like for real. But I really meant it though, and I believed it. And like it's crazy because I try to tell like the young people all the time, like the kids, like bro, like if you really believe in something, bro, and you really passionate about it, bro, just do it, bro. Because I promise you, like, bro, it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off. So, just going through that.
Help, with your dad being a positive influence, instilling that in you at a young age. So it also starts with the parents too.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, definitely the life lessons and the stuff that my daddy used to talk. Like man, probably y'all could probably see with me talking as much right now, but my daddy used to talk. Like that's all he did. Like he used to always just tell us like, bro, like y'all got it, like this and that. Then like it'd be time where he going off on us and like we ain't got time to listen to this.
Yeah.
But when you hear so much, it become repetitive. But you would never forget it. Like you would never. It's stuff that my daddy used to tell me back when we was like kids that like be coming like to the day. I'd be like, bro, my daddy used to always tell me that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's real. So you gotta respect it and like so just having that guidance help. But as far as like losing my child or whatever, like that was one of the hardest things I ever had to go through. And really, just having him or the thought of having him at that time was like, bro, I gotta go hard. Nah, like I gotta go do something. You know what I'm saying? So you
but
asked
you
me.
recently had another child too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations
Oh,
on that,
so-
100%.
Man,
100%.
so man, let me ask you this: like, draft day come, right? Boom, you get drafted, whatever. Did you notice was there a difference in how people kind of, I guess, handled you from before the draft to after the draft, and like, how did you handle that? Because you know how it is, like, people kind of like. They kind of feel like you were ATM machine. You know how that shit go, man.
Yeah.
So was it a big difference? Did it kind of stay the same, or if it did change, how did you handle that?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, like, so after the draft, really it started a little bit before the draft.
Oh,
TVG. I mean, but people kind of knew what it was gonna be anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least I'm gonna get drafted somewhere. So that's already like, oh yeah, he got some money. You feel me? So that was kind of one of those things. But like once I got drafted, and then I get drafted to Houston, so I'm at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing was it was hard for me to stay out of Tech City when I first got drafted. I was like, bro, I'm going to the hood. I'm gonna pull up in the mile, with my back, and we living like that was my thing. Like I love to come to Tech City, but now it's like man, it's crazy, bro. You see type of people. I mean, I'm running into people I ain't even seen,
Yeah,
I ain't heard from, whatever, bro. Man, coming to me with all type of stories. You know what I'm saying? And like my thing is, bro, I'm real. Like, I got a real big heart, bro. I'm very, you know what I'm saying, like big with that. So like when people come to me with like sob stories, I tend to like try to help them out. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, really like going through me for anything like that, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna let you finesse me. Like, if you feel like you finesse me, then, like, all right, cool. I really only did it because I really genuinely cared to help you out. If it wasn't for that, bro, like, to be honest, I wouldn't have gave you nothing. I don't mind telling you no. I really don't, but my heart is so big, I don't be want to see people in no messed up situation. You know what I'm saying? So I try to help, and like, oh, I'm gonna get it back to you with the only some people really keep it G and really bring the bread back. But like, I know. If I gave you something, you came back to me knowing that, you know what I'm saying, technically I ain't hurting for it, but the fact that you even bought it, you gonna give it back to me?
Go a long way.
Long way. I'm telling you, like, you gonna always, cause you gonna be able to call me 3 o'clock, bro. Look, this is what I need. I'm gonna give it back. I'm gonna hand you that. Cause like, bro, you ain't burned me, bro. But once you burn me, that was around. You can't ask me for nothing else.
Yeah, once the burn is over, it's over. I mean, at the end of the day, doing what you do, like right now, training camp start Wednesday. And everything else, like I said, reiterating what I talked about a little bit earlier, is that I know you already got a focus line out in your head going by what you said, to where you really and truly want to make an impression on certain people. So when you make this impression, what's driving you to make that impression? I mean, what's the driving force behind it to make you say you want to do what you have to do to make sure that you're successful?
Man, really, the number one is my daughter. She she the biggest motivator for me. Like, just seeing, you know, her, and then, you know, with her being born and me going into the NFL or whatever, like, shit, I was making some bread. Well, I'm making some bread, you feel me? But so like when I look at it like that, I'm like, oh, like she good right now. She ain't gotta worry. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure she, but I always wanna have this feeling. I don't ever wanna have the feeling where, oh, my daddy used to do like, nah, like we gonna live like this. And I'm gonna make sure we live like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't worked this hard to get to this point. I'm just, all I need is my second contract. That's where you really change your life at. And I'm like, yeah, that's like 2 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm too close. I done got too close. Like, ain't no way we letting up now. We can't. Like, I got too many people depend on me. City depend on me. Everybody. Like, you can't. Like, you don't understand, when I'm coming around, like just home or just anywhere. Like, I could be anywhere, literally, like anywhere. Like, I could be going from Tech City or Houston to Austin or wherever, and like it'd be crazy. I just be at any like random little store getting gas, whatever. But people know me, and they be crazy. Like, bro, we expecting you big thing with the whoop. Like, dang, I ain't realize I had as many people that really rock with me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. So it's like I go everywhere now, and it's like, bro, somebody know you. I can't even really go eat a meal without somebody like, you know. And like, I used to dream for stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be like, bro, I want somebody to come and interrupt my meal for a picture. You feel me? That gonna be live. But then when it happen all the time, now you be like, man, bro, I'm gonna throw this hood. I'm gonna throw my hood on, bro. I'm trying to duck out, get this food in. I'm out, like, for real. So, and my thing is, man, but that's another thing too. Like, if you come and ask me for a picture, I ain't gonna tell you no. Like, that ain't how I am. So, you know, it's cool. Yeah, it go. Yeah.
I mean, I guess I feel that 100% though, because what you're saying is real. You finna say something else?
Yeah, like, man, so like, so you say you got a year and a half left, right? On the contract. So,
like,
I mean,
2 years.
I mean, what's the plan? Like, have you kind of feel like, do you want to stay there, or is it kind of like you just gonna wing it at this point? Or?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I really just want to go crazy because I always wanted to be. All right, so I'm gonna give y'all a whole little story on this. So, man, so to keep it G, like, I never been a Texans fan in my life, never been a Dallas Cowboy fan. Just always kind of like football. You know what I'm saying? Like, watching good game, watching, you know, good players. So, like, going into the draft, I was cool. I'm like, man, I'm getting drafted to wherever. That's gonna be my favorite team wherever I go. So my daddy, he always been a Houston Texans fan. I used to always tell him, like, bro, Texans need to draft me, bro. Y'all need me on the team. Y'all like, but I used to always just joke with him. Like, that wasn't never no destination for me. Really, if it happened, it was always cool. Right. I was happy wherever I got drafted to. So, long story short, I had went down there. They had set up a little day. Like, I mean, they had an area day with people in the area that went to high school, college, or whatever. You get to go out there and, you know what I'm saying, work out for them, whatever. So I had worked out for Belichick. Like, the head coach, I was in Austin. So he came down to Austin. He had this little thing. He worked me out personally. Yeah. So I work out for him, leave, drive down to Houston and work out for the Texans the next morning. So, like, once they seen that, they was like, oh, he's serious. Like, I like him. You know what I'm saying? So, when we go to the draft, and, like, by this time, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I want to go to Houston. Like, that'll be live. I go if I stay at home.
Right.
So, I was just like, I prayed for it. I was telling people, like, man, I really hope I go to Houston. So, we had like this little like this resort in Galveston that we was at for the TV crew and everybody come through. We needed enough space, so we wound up. I had to go to Tech City because I ain't even had nothing to wear on the draft day. I had to go pick me something out to put on. So I'm driving down to Tech City and like I see all these like Texan logos behind cars. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. Like that's gonna be crazy if I really get drafted to them. So I tell I forgot who it was. But I told somebody when I had worked out for him that I had a Texan shirt that had gave us when we left. So I was like, bro, bring the Texan shirt when you come up here, whatever. Because when they draft me, I'm going to put it on. That's what I said on everything. And, like, I ain't know at all. But when I got call ID on my phone. So when they called, it said Houston Texans on there. And, like, so my heart dropped. I'm like, bro, we at the house. Like, I got a ball. So to answer your question, like, really, bro, I really don't want to go nowhere else. Like, and they know that. Everybody really know that, bro. This home, like, I want to. You feel me? Man, I'm telling you, I got to. That's one of the biggest things. One of my biggest goals is really win the Super Bowl. I mean, I'm trying to get paid too, but I really want. But I really want to win the Super Bowl. Though I ain't gonna lie. Like I ain't one of the people that just like me. I want to get paid, and it is what it is, bro. Like I ain't do this my whole life. You know what I'm saying? To not achieve, you know what I'm saying, the ultimate goal. So I definitely want to win the championship here.
But at the end of the day, though, bro, it's something that a lot of people don't even have a chance to experience this and see what it is. You got your actual own day from the city that you born from and you raised from. And then, I mean, that's something right there that where just lets people know, take your hats off and understand that that's a beautiful thing. You got your own D'onte Foreman day. July the 8th? It started on 2017, July the 8th?
Yeah.
So, I mean, when that day starts coming and rolling around, what do you think in your mind? I mean, when everybody talking about the 4th and all this type of stuff, but you really realize you got your own day. What does that do to you? I mean, how does it make you feel?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy. Like, to be real, like, when I get stuff like that, like, it be cool, but, man, my mind be everywhere. So, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, when it came, I ain't even know. I ain't even think about it. I was like, somebody sent it to me and was like, bro, ain't today your day, bro? What the woo? I'm like, it is, you feel me? But like, that's how far my mind be going. Like, I don't be worried about like stuff like that because I got a bigger picture. Like, I got a bigger goal. Like, my goal is to get back playing football. Right. So that's what my focus been at. You know what I'm saying? So, like, but when I thought about it, I had posted on Facebook the other day. When I thought about it, I was like, bro, this really live. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take this for granted, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna like post this and not act like I achieved this and I'm happy about it because I am. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of the things, but I ain't gonna lie. When it first came, I ain't even know about it. I ain't gonna say I ain't know about it, but it just wasn't, you know what I'm saying, one of my first thoughts.
I mean, we're everyone from here knows that you're real active in your community. I know you did like the thing for the kids or whatever with like the little training camp. Was it last weekend or weekend before? How'd that go?
It was great. We did it in Houston, and I really just did it in Houston so I can get, you know, kids from everywhere and have a nice spot to meet. But, man, I'm definitely going to do one in Tech City. I mean, I done gave back to the Little League, 7-on-17. I done went to schools, talked to the high school, elementary school. I done went to every school, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's one thing I ain't going to lie. Like, to me, like, I be excited about stuff like that. It don't even be just about, like, me playing football and me being in the position I'm in. Like, I enjoy this. So, like, when I go and talk to these kids, like, I enjoy it because I really be trying to tell them, like, bro, like, I was y'all. Like, you don't understand. Like, bro, I used to be in trouble. Like, for real. Like, the teachers wasn't trying to deal with me and my brothers like that. Like, so my thing is to see, like, what people were telling us all along. Like, bro, it ain't even worth it. Like, what you doing? Like, you in here cutting up for no reason. Like, had these people, bro, like, you ain't gonna even talk to once you leave. I can't tell you, bro. The only people I really see from school is my homeboys. Like, I don't really see nobody else. Like, so when you really look at it, like, bro, you don't see these people no more like that.
No, you don't.
Like, and all the people that you gon' see, like, is the people that always pretty much was dying with you. So, what you worried about? Go in there and get them books, bro. Do what you gonna do, feel me? Because you probably ain't gonna end up with nobody from down here anyway.
No,
you feel me? Like, not if you able to get out there and go explore and see what's really out there. Like, you gonna be on to something else, dog. Like, so I try to just be honest with them.
So, man, I want to touch on some things you got going on outside of football. And one of the main things that I know that you have going on outside of football is you got money.
Mm-hmm.
And you got T-Way. Shout out to T-Way, by the way.
Yeah,
man,
hey,
T-Way. Hey, man, T-Way was
At
hard.
the end of the day, that's like my
the
little
whole
bro,
IFM clique, man. Like T-Way was hard, bro. So outside of like, is are you trying to like start like an actual record label? Are you looking for other artists? And are you doing any other things outside of saying the music? Like, are you doing real estate? Because I think one of the things that we need to kind of get out there to some of the younger kids and people period is you can't put all your eggs in one basket. And just like how you got the music thing going on, you may have other things going on. Mm-hmm. Some people just think that this one hustle that they got gonna last forever. It ain't gonna last forever. So you got your money into the music, and do you have any other things going on outside of the music, or are you kind of focused on just blowing T-Wave and money up?
Man, to be honest, I had another little play that I wanted to do, but I was cool on it after I thought about it. Like,
also the slingshots too, right?
The slingshot, like so really keep a G on that too. Like they really just sent me that. Like to be honest, I ain't pay for it nothing. They sent it to me and they was just like, just drive to camp, you know what I'm saying, ride around and then it post like when we ask you to post and that's it. Like you cool, you got it. So I've been, you know what I'm saying, I drive that here and there. I don't really be in it like that. I be letting my brother them drive it. Like I drive a little bit, but I don't really be in it like that. And then as far as the music thing, really where it started was because, man, my brother, he just been through a lot really in this last little year or so, year and a half, 2 years. And man, really, like just seeing him dying like that, and then like my brother never aspired to be no rapper or nothing like that. Like but Troy and them used to rap. So my thing was like, man, like this ain't nothing. I ain't gonna sit up here and tell y'all nothing I ain't never told them. So I don't mind saying it. I used to tell Troy all the time, bro, you lazy though. Like you got it, bro, but you lazy. You don't do nothing, bro. You just be chilling, bro. Like come on, tee up for these people. Like you playing. And like man, we used to bump heads so much, bro. I used to be with Troy every day. Like for real. Like I used to tell that boy, like, bro, like first of all, you need to remove yourself from the situation you in, bro. You need to go ahead and focus on what you really want to do, bro. If you really want to rap, bro, this is what you need to do. But like he ain't never, to me, he wasn't taking it serious enough. So I was like, bro,
insight coming in from that, it's a whole nother different ball game. He kind of was raised upon a whole nother level of a record label that kind of started that for Galveston County before everybody was doing it, which was a side records. That's a whole nother ball game because his daddy was involved in it with me as well. Yeah. So he kind of saw the inside of that growing up as a kid. He saw his dad in the studio. He saw him doing all this type of stuff. But he has a whole lot of talent. That boy got talent, man. Sure. I watched this video, Donte, and when I tell that boy got flow, he got talent.
He hard.
You know I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, but see, that's what frustrates me the most. Yeah. Because like, bro, like people, everybody see what you got in you, but you. At times, like, bro, but you the only one that be wanting to sit around here and play. And like, what really made me take it serious, because like I said, my brother was never like trying to be no rapper, but when you get to a situation and you just got all these feelings bottled up, and you like, man, let me put in a rap song and see how it go, and smash it. And like, bro, like your first song wasn't no amateur like type song where we like, Money trying to rap.
No, he did
like
that.
He get on there and rap, and you like, damn. Like,
I think Money gonna be like that. I think he once he get, because you know how it is. Like somebody could be talented and you know they rap, but they just ain't got that one. Mm-hmm. But I think once they both get that one, they gonna be all right. Because Money can really bust, and so can T-Wave.
I ain't gonna lie, they both really hard to me. Yeah. Like for real, I try to tell them boys that, but really, like I'm definitely like really I've been working with Money a little bit more, because like to be honest, like T-Wave be playing, but like this ain't nothing he don't know, so it is what it is. But like I told them boys, I say, bro, if y'all gonna really do this, bro, and I can really trust that y'all gonna give everything y'all got, bro, I got y'all. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, you feel me? And I meant that. Like, you feel me? I'm gonna stay down with y'all. Yeah, real what I'm saying? Right. So my thing is, I ain't gonna do nothing that I don't feel like it's smart though, because at the end of the day, it's my money. If it don't work out, then I'm losing. So we gonna make the best decisions. But like, if I know that y'all boys gonna work hard, whatever, then we gonna go. And my brother, like, bro, he work hard. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like that boy gonna try to be in the studio. He got a real passion for it. And I think it's really cause like his main thing was like, bro, I always want to be rich. Everything you doing, bro, I always really want to do. Like we was always supposed to be together. Right. And when I look at it like that, I'm like, bro, like he don't know nothing else. My nigga don't know no work, no job. Yeah. Like that ain't how we was. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing we ever talked about. Like it's always, bro, we gonna be rich together.
Yeah.
So to see him like that, like to where he not really what he feel like he should be in life, like that's hard. You know what I'm saying? So I try to. Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I try to like just keep it G with him at all times. Like, bro, I never try to do too much, like over him, in front of him, or make it seem like he ain't right there on side me. Like, bro, like if I'm living like that, you living like that. I ain't gonna be able to always just keep money in your pocket. I got obligations, I got bills, I got other people that you feel me. But at the end of the day, bro, you need anything, bro. Like you got it, bro, and he know that. Like you feel me, like you know what I'm saying. Like we locked in, bro.
So was there anything else? My bad.
No, you good.
Well, was there anything else like outside of the music? Like, is there anything else that you kind of got your hands in? You know, outside of football, like maybe real estate or movies or any other businesses that you might be maybe thinking about investing in or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, to be honest, I ain't got nothing right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I done thought about stuff, but man, once I got hurt, like my mindset really went to I just had to read because I went through a mad depression. Like when I'm talking about, like I mean, y'all probably seen me out whatever, and they're like, oh, he good with it, but y'all not really understanding, bro. I'm depressed, like I'm going through it because like when you go out and these people like, oh, that's Foreman, what's up, bro? Like you gotta keep,
you gotta live up to
expectations. Like you can't be walking around like depressed. Everybody, what's wrong with you? Like. Then that's gonna be worse because now you gotta talk about it. You feel me? Like, you know, I'm good, bro. So and keep it moving. But man, to be honest, like after going through that depression, like I realized, like, bro, like what I really want to do for a living, bro, can be gone like that. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm trying to appreciate it to a different level than I ever had before. Even like, you know, high school, college, whatever. Like I'm respecting at a whole different level at this point. Like it's so many people that love to be in my position. So. You know, like I've been really just focused on that, getting back to what I need to do.
Like Shani said earlier, I mean, you're doing a lot for the youth. We understand that. I mean, we understand it. But I guess in a closing question, what I want to ask is that as far as, how can I say this? As far as like, if you want somebody to remember you by, and if all your accolades you're doing on the field and everything you've achieved, what's the one thing you want them to say about you when it's all said and done?
Shit, I was loyal. That one thing, I think that's really my biggest thing, bro. I be too loyal at times. You feel me? Like, and my thing is too, like, really, man. To be honest, I don't really care what nobody else said about me because I done kept it real with everybody. Right. Like to be honest, I ain't ever done nothing wrong to nobody, bro. Like it just is what it is. You feel me? Like the only thing, like I try to tell people, and it's just being real. Like the only thing anybody can ever say something about me is like a female, like. But that's I mean, that's just how life goes. Like everybody understand that. But as far as like just being real, like you know what I'm saying, like we just gonna keep it G with each other. Or like can't nobody ever call me out on that and say, oh, you was I don't know worry about nothing like that. So my thing is that just like bro, like he was loyal, he kept it real, and you know what I'm saying, like he was dedicated. Oh, and I was a great father because I stand on that. I stand on that.
Like I say, man, I've been knowing you since you a young pup, so I know that you're real. You know what I'm saying? 100% real. So I know your people and everything about you. But like I want to say, Texas T fans, man, we want to take time to just understand. We appreciate Mr. Donte Foreman taking time out of his schedule to come out there and party with us. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's all about sipping this tea. Donte, much love to you. Let's do what we do. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Texas T, let's boo.
Let's go. G kind of stand
Yes, sir. For sure, man. I appreciate y'all having me, bro.